If you are looking for some support for current affairs, if you are a fresher, you are a working professional, you are a repeater, but you want some support for current affairs, then I have a program for you. I have given the brochure and also the announcement video link in the description. You can watch if you are interested. Hello all, welcome back to Current Affairs Hitlist series. I am Guna Mathivanan from Office's IAS Academy. In today's video, we are going to discuss about this green hydrogen is very important. We will revisit to this green hydrogen. But why hydrogen is significant for India? Why it is significant for India, that we have to know. Number one, see, hydrogen is an excellent fuel. Hydrogen is an excellent fuel. On combustion, it will not release any carbon dioxide, any other carbon oxides. Rather, it will produce only water. On combustion, it will produce only water. So this hydrogen can be used as fuel. It can be used as fuel in hydrogen fuel cell based vehicles. What is this hydrogen fuel cell vehicle? Hydrogen fuel cell vehicle. See, if you take a car, if it is an internal combustion engine, if the car is made up of an internal combustion engine, what happens is we'll put petrol or diesel. So inside the car, the petrol or diesel will be, on combustion, when you burn it, on combustion, this petrol or diesel will give energy. So inside the car, on combustion of your fuel, that will release energy. That energy will be used to push the pistons and the car will move. This is how internal combustion engine car works. If you take an electric vehicle, in this vehicle you will have a battery. That battery will store energy. We will recharge the battery will store energy. So the battery will supply the current. The battery will supply the necessary power required to push the pistons. This is electric vehicles. The problem with electric vehicles is charging time, charging infrastructure. It will take 8 hours, 10 hours to charge, to have a full complete charge on average. That is the biggest challenge in electric vehicles. Now, if it is going to be a hydrogen fuel cell vehicle, then it is something like an hybrid form. So in the hydrogen fuel cell vehicle, you will have a, like how we have petrol tank, you will have hydrogen fuel tank, like how you go to petrol pump and fill petrol in 1 or 2 minutes. Like that, you will go to hydrogen pump where you will fill hydrogen fuel. Okay. Now, inside the car, this hydrogen fuel will be we'll be allowing it to this hydrogen inside the car. This hydrogen, we will allow it to react with the oxygen. We will make this hydrogen to react with oxygen. So when hydrogen reacts with oxygen, electricity is produced. And that electricity, when this hydrogen is allowed to react with oxygen, the electricity is produced, and that electricity will help in pushing the pistons up and down. The car will move. Now, when hydrogen is allowed to react with oxygen, what is the byproduct? The byproduct is water, that you can collect it. Right? So, what is the advantage of hydrogen fuel cell? If it is an electric vehicle, you need to charge the vehicle for 8 hours, 9 hours. But if it is a hydrogen fuel vehicle, like how you put petrol in petrol pump, you can go to the hydrogen pump, fill your car. This hydrogen fuel inside your car will produce electricity by reacting with oxygen. And that electricity will help to move the car forward. And this is not going to be polluting at all. Unlike petrol, diesel, this hydrogen fuel is not polluting. When on combustion, it will release only water. So this can be an excellent alternative for the existing fossil fuels. For the existing fossil fuels, hydrogen fuel can be an excellent alternative. In fact, the problem faced by electric vehicle is charging time. That can be overcome when you use this hydrogen fuel. So it's an opportunity. Right. Number two, for India, see, the fossil fuel, we are dependent on imports. More than 80% we are importing. So when we develop hydrogen fuel, then our imports can be reduced. See, we have a target by 2050. We are aiming to produce um, not 2050, by 2030. By 2030, we are aiming to produce 500 gigawatts of renewable energy. That is from solar, some tidal, from hydro, from wind. We are aiming to produce 500 gigawatts of renewable energy. The current share of renewable energy in our power mix is roughly 178 gigawatts. But by 2030, we wanted to bring 500 gigawatts. Hydrogen is available in abundance. So the energy produced from hydrogen can improve the shares of these renewables. So to achieve our renewable energy target, to reduce our imports of fuel, to have an alternative to the existing internal combustion or electric vehicle engines, and also this gives us an excellent export opportunity. If India is able to position itself a hub for producing hydrogen, then we can export huge amount of hydrogen. So huge amount of export opportunity, that is going to give a lot of economic growth for India, that is going to create a lot of jobs in India. So because of all these reasons, hydrogen becomes very, very important. So in this backdrop, government came with the National Hydrogen Mission in 2021. This National Hydrogen Mission 2021, which aims to produce at least 5 million metric tons of hydrogen. At least 5 million metric tons of hydrogen by 2030. This National Hydrogen Mission has 4 components. It has 4 components. Site, green hydrogen hub, ship, skill development. Site, green hydrogen hub, ship, and skill development. The site initiative will provide financial incentive for those who are producing hydrogen, green hydrogen domestically. For improving the domestic production of green hydrogen, under the National Hydrogen Mission, we have a component called as site, where financial incentive will be provided for the domestic producers. Green hydrogen hub, government will create an hydrogen ecosystem, hydrogen production ecosystem. We will identify the hubs where we can effectively produce green hydrogen, where we can effectively utilize green hydrogen. So hubs will be created where we can set up the production bases. SHIP, that is a research and development initiative. So government under the SHIP initiative wanted to improve the research and development in the field of green hydrogen. And of course, we need to build the capacities of the workforce for producing hydrogen, for utilizing hydrogen, green hydrogen. So that is also one of the component of this National Hydrogen Mission. Whatever I have discussed, I have given here. You can go through. So SITE program, that is Strategic Intervention for Green Hydrogen Transition Program. Then SHIP, Strategic Hydrogen Innovation Partnership. Green Hydrogen Hub I explained, skill development also I explained, SHIP also I explained, SITE also I have explained. Now, what are the expected outcomes of all these efforts? So government is taking all these efforts, right? What will be the expected outcome? It is expected that we will be getting close to 8 lakh crore worth of investment in India, right? We will be having 6 lakh jobs, right? 50 million metric tons of carbon dioxide emission can be reduced, right? 5 to 10 million metric tons of hydrogen, green hydrogen can be produced, right? So huge export opportunities, all those I have required. So these are the expected benefits, outcomes: 8 lakh crore investment, 6 lakh jobs. Green hydrogen, we can produce at least 5 million metric tons. Renewable energy can be increased by another 120 gigawatts. 50 million metric tons per annum of CO2 emissions can be reduced. Our imports, fossil fuel imports can be reduced by 1 lakh crore. So a lot of business investment opportunities, right? So yes, these are the expected benefits of green hydrogen production and the mission. Now all these, whatever I have explained, these are basics. These are static part of hydrogen, basic parts of hydrogen, the initiatives taken by the government. Why it was in news? So Ministry of New Renewable Energy, New and Renewable Energy, they came with a definition. So a standard for declaring something as green hydrogen. So what is the definition as per India? So in the process of producing 1 kg hydrogen, if the carbon dioxide emission is less than 2 kgs, in the process of producing 1 kg hydrogen, if the carbon dioxide emission is less than 2 kg, then we will call that hydrogen as green hydrogen. Right? See, I have said the steam methane reforming or catalytic reforming method, steam reforming method. I said to produce 1 kg of hydrogen, roughly 12 to 13 kgs of carbon dioxide is released. That is the most polluting. So now Ministry of New and Renewable Energy has come up with a standard that to produce 1 kg of hydrogen, if the CO2 released is less than 2 kg, then that will be qualified to be called as green hydrogen. Not more than 2 kg of CO2 equivalent per kg of hydrogen production. Right? You use electrolysis method or you use biomass based hydrogen production method, this is the condition. Bureau of Energy Efficiency under Ministry of Power, Bureau of Energy Efficiency, they will provide that verification, certification whether my hydrogen produced is green or not. They will do the certification verification. So condition I have explained. This condition was released recently. That is why it was in news. Very important topic from your prelims as well as mains point of view. In 2023 alone, 2 questions were asked based on green hydrogen in prelims. Right?